Hi everyone, this is Terry from terryscraftroom.com, and today we're going to make this cute face mask card. Let's get started. So what we need is a card base that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.5, 4.25. Your typical card base. We'll set that aside for a minute. And then we need a piece of designer series paper, and this is 5.25 by 4. We need a piece of cardstock, coordinating cardstock, and today I'm using Bermuda Bay, and this is, I don't remember the exact, 4.5 by 3.25. Yes, 4.5 by 3.25. And then we need a piece of Whisper White cardstock, which is 4.25 by 3. And for the inside of our card, we need a piece of Whisper White cardstock that is 5.25 by 4. And then for our mask, we need a piece of designer series paper that is 2.75 by 2.75. So let's start with the mask. Oh, and then we'll need some pieces of Whisper White that are a half inch wide, and just pieces of scrap that are 1/2 inch wide. So let's start with the mask. And so we need to do some scoring on our mask, and we're going to score our mask at 1/2 inch, at 3/4 inch, at 1.25 inches, at 1.5 inches, at 2 inches, and at 2.25 inches. Okay? So now we need to do some folding. Our first fold is back. Because this is going to be the side I want out. And then our second fold is going to be forward. And then we're going to go back again. So we're kind of fan folding, but not having it line up. And then back again. And forward. Okay, so this is what we end up with, and we can see our mask starting to take shape. So what we're going to do is, with our piece of 1/2 inch scrap, we want to score that right down the middle at 1/4 inch. Okay. And then we're going to fold that. And this is going to go on the sides of our mask to keep everything in place. Yeah. So I'm going to get some tape or some adhesive here, and I'm going to put the adhesive going up on the back of the mask. And you're going to hold your mask in place so that your pleats are all nice and closed up. Okay, just like that. And you can put some adhesive right up against the front of the mask too, up the side. So we have adhesive on both sides. take the adhesive off, or the cover, and then tuck any pieces in that are hanging out. And we're just gonna and it's okay that I've got this long piece hanging out because I'm just gonna cut that off. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing here. And see, now we've got this piece that we cut off. And we're just going to stick this piece on. Go. Now this one I let hang over both sides, so I'm going to cut the top and the bottom off. And there we go. Okay, now you want to kind of open your mask up a bit. Yeah, that opens up just a hair just to give it a little bit of dimension. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our tape and we'll put it across the inside here. And I'm going to take my leftover piece of scrap here just to give it a little bit of dimension and a little bit of support so it doesn't fall right back to where it was. So here we go. You can see how that's, you can see how that's bumped up like that. Okay. Now we need a couple pieces of ribbon. And you want a thin ribbon. This happens to be 1/8 of an inch wide, and this is the Whisper White sheer ribbon. And you only want, let's see here, about 3 inches, but you want 2 pieces of it. Let's find the glue dots. And when you put the ribbon on, you want to make sure that you put the glue dots on, both glue dots on the same side of the ribbon. Oops, sorry about that. And there we have our mask. Okay, and so the rest of the card is pretty easy. So let's do our stamping. And today I'm going to use this stamp from It's a retired stamp set. It's Sending Love and Hugs to You. It's from the Ribbon of Courage stamp set. And we'll use Bermuda Bay. So this first card, I put some Wink of Stella. You can see some of the sparkle on this, and I said leave a little sparkle wherever you go. So, I mean, put whatever sentiment you want, and let's see, we're going to just put it down here in the lower right corner, and that is a little crooked, so we're going to do that again. And that's much better. Anytime you're stamping, there are always two sides to every sheet of cardstock. Okay, so let's put our card together. Here's my Bermuda Bay. My next layer is my DSP. We'll center that up here. And then I'm going to put these two together. Nobody will ever notice that I stamped on both sides of this. And then I'm going to pop this. And these are Stampin' Up's mini dimensionals, and they are wonderful for card projects. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the face mask. And this is our pick me up tool, and this is a great way to get these little papers off of your project. Is just stick it in and stick the poker in and just lift those papers off. Okay, let's put that down. Let's take the papers off the face mask. And that one's already off. And put that down. And then there you have it. A great card to send to someone you're missing during the pandemic. Sending love and hugs, or leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I hope you have a wonderful day today. And if you like this card, please check out terryscraftroom.com for more card tutorials. If you would please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would be very appreciative. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, everybody. Bye.